be told.
The great hiding place for Western outlaws was Brown's Hole. And as the historian Charles Kelly remarked in his book Outlaw Trail, it was the toughest outlaw hideout in the West. It covered the corner where Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming join. Not only was the hole a natural fortress, but the outlaws who camped there were the scum of all the cow towns and gold diggings from Texas to Oregon.
We can't send a posse in there, Wyatt. We've tried it half a dozen times. There's only one way to catch Blackie Saunders. That's for a peace officer to go in there disguised as an outlaw. Now, if he's spunky enough...
No, sir, Wyatt can't go. We need him here in Dodge.
Mr. Mayor, he murdered a Wells Fargo guard.
And threatened to kill a woman and a small boy if he talked about it.
Nasty business. But Wyatt's chief deputy quit. And Sheriff Masterson is chasing bank robbers down in Texas.
You're treating this case like a political issue. This is murder and the threat of murder. Those people identified Saunders. Sorry to intrude, Marshal. I'll see if Bill Tillman or Charlie Bassett can help us out.
I'll walk you over to the hotel.
Now, Wyatt?
I'm just trying to be polite, Mr. Mayor.
I didn't come out here merely as a representative of Wells Fargo. We don't care about the money we lost or the mail that was stolen. But we're going to get that killer if it takes me 5 years to find somebody brave enough and angry enough to go in there and get him.
Well, I'll get Saunders, Mr. Calvin.
But I thought... I might have known how you'd really feel about it.
I didn't want to argue with Mayor Kelly. When word shouldn't get around that I'm making a long trip.
Of course.
You get me a railroad ticket to Rock Springs. I'll outfit there.
Will you need any help?
No. I know what Blackie Saunders looks like. I want to see that man on the gallows, and I won't rest easy until he does hang.
I'll get the ticket.
That outlaw trail ran from Robber's Roost in the south to Hole in the Wall up north. In the 70s and 80s, many a long rider with a price on his head and the shadow of the hangman's rope on his face joined other desperate men in what they called the last hideout.
There's fear in the air. Death is everywhere in the bad land.
In the bad land.
And white are the bones lost among the stones of the bad land.
Of the bad land. They died who tried to find where the outlaws hide. In the bad land, the bad land, the last hideout of the outlaw band.
Now, who'd you be?
Tim Hardwick.
You carrying a gun?
No. I pawned it for some chow.
What are you doing up here?
Well, you might say I was trying to hide.
Looks like he's telling the truth. He better be. Come on, fella, let's go. This way. Nabbed him in the South Gully, Steve. Says his name is Tim Hardwick.
New man in camp. Line up. Just the way we have to do things, fella.
Yeah.
Take a good close look at him. Any of you ever saw him wearing a star, just walk him off a couple of yards and shoot him. If you got any other beef against him, let's hear it.
You ever been in Wichita?
I've been in a lot of places.
Oh, Yankee, ain't you?
What of it?
I don't like Yankees. Oh!
I said the war was over. Put it away.
You take that gun away from him, and I'll fight him.
We got as many Yanks as Southerners in this hideout. There are no arguments about the war. That's a rule.
Yes, sir.
Any of you recognize Mr. Hardwick?
I never seen him.
Lineup's over. You hungry?
Yeah, sure am.
Hey, Skittles.
Yeah?
Got another belly to fill.
Sure.
Go on, rest yourself.
Well, thank you.
Where are you running from?
Oh, several places.
Like a real long rider, you and your horse. We got a couple of rules if you aim to stay in camp.
Yes, sir.
We start playing cards or drinking, we check our guns.
Sounds like Dodge City.
Yeah. I heard about that fellow Earp's rule. You and him ever have any trouble?
Nope.
Go ahead, eat. Two more important rules. We don't quarrel with the small ranchers around the hole. They buy our cattle. And we keep away from Shotgun Gibbs.
Shotgun Gibbs.
Shotgun's a real peace-loving man. We stay away from him, he stays away from us. I had a run-in with Blackie about that. Oh, Blackie Saunders. You'll meet him.
Mr. Saunders and Mr. Gibbs, they have a run-in?
Wanted to. Blackie thought Shotgun was a stoolie. All Shotgun wants is to be let alone. And that's all we want, too. Shotgun don't give a hoot if we rustle every maverick on the Cherokee Trail.
Well, you won't have any trouble from me, Mr. Logan.
$10,000 reward for Tim Hardwick, who held up a Wells Fargo stage near Grand Junction, Colorado, May 27th, 1879. Hardwick murdered the driver, wounded the shotgun messenger, and a man passenger. He also made off with a shipment of banknotes and a sack of U.S. mail. The reward will be paid for this man, dead or alive. J.T. Calvin, Vice President, Wells Fargo and Company. Stupid idiots. Blackie done it. He told me so himself. Well, better take this stuff back where you found it.
Well, maybe Hardwick found out Blackie done it. Maybe that's why he come here, huh?
That's between Hardwick and Blackie. You keep out of it. You hear me?
Sure, boss. Sure.
What are you on the run for? Picking pockets?
You better get out of camp.
I suppose you and Logan read the wanted poster, huh?
Boss won't do nothing about it, but Saunders might.
Such as?
Such as turning you in for the reward.
All right, I'm leaving.
If I was you, I'd give Shotgun Gibbs' place a wide circle. And, I want my gun back.
So I'll be a target for Saunders when he comes after me?
Whether you hunt Blackie or he hunts you is none of our business. We just don't allow no personal grudges in camp.
Sure.
Hunted men on the run, living by the gun in the Badland. In the Badland. Be fast on the draw, that's the only law of the Badland. Of the Badland.
Blackie, I got some news for you, and it's worth money.
I'm listening.
Come over here.
Can't you read?
Yeah, I can read, Mr. Gibbs.
Now, I'm a peaceable man. I love peace.
Oh?
But if I don't learn you, I'll have all creation a-riding in here. You any good with your fist?
Oh, pretty good.
Well, that's a relief. Because I sure hate to whip a man who can't put up a decent fight.
Wouldn't you like to talk a little bit first?
Nope. You're too darn fancy. Stand still, will you?
All right.
You're too darn good with your fists.
Now, why don't you just agree to a little conversation, huh?
I come out here to get away from talk. You go put on your guns.
Where are yours?
I'm gonna fetch it right now.
Good. Ain't you got a 45?
I like this. We'll shoot at my distance.
Turned off toward Shotgun's place.
I told Steve that shotgun couldn't be trusted. I bet he put Hardwick onto me. Come on, let's ride.
I'm taking unfair advantage, Mr. Gibbs. You can't do much damage at that distance with the shotgun.
You stay where you are. When I raise my gun, you start a firing.
You've had enough, Mr. Gibbs. Now, look, you want peace? I'm a peace officer. Don't you hear me? I'm a United States Deputy Marshal.
Let me see that pistol you shot me with. "12-inch barrel.
That's a bunt line special. Hey, your shot almost blew my head off. What were you using?
It's a rifle slug. Hand-loaded into a Bryce case. It's my own invention. But it takes a British greener shotgun to handle it. You could have killed me, but you didn't do it. That makes me beholden to you.
Well, you'll have a chance to get even, Mr. Gibbs. Here. Come on, I'll patch that arm up.
He's with Shotgun, all right. That's his horse at the gate.
Ah. Well, he can't stay in there forever. You just take out time and dry gulch him.
Wound's not too bad, Mr. Gibbs. Just broke the skin a little bit.
Well, I figure I'm a lot luckier than Blackie's gonna be when you meet up with him. Threatening to kill a woman and a boy. I knew Blackie was a mean but I thought he drawed the line somewheres.
Well, he didn't. So the law draw a line around his neck.
Blast it. A man like me can't find no peace, no place. Kansas City, Abilene, Amarillo, Denver. I tried them all.
Well, there's no peace without the law, Mr. Gibbs.
That means argument, force, shooting and killing.
Well, the law is force when you reason it out.
Well, shouldn't have to be that way.
No, sir, it shouldn't. But you just can't tell a fellow like Blackie Saunders not to rob and murder people. You gotta let him know that if he murders, that the law will...
That's my mule, Roscoe. He's better than a watchdog.
What's he trying to tell you?
People outside. And them rocks beyond my gate. Hold the greener for me, will you? My fingers are a mite still.
You sit down, Mr. Gibbs.
Oh?
It's probably Blackie Saunders and a fellow called Skittles. They think I'm worth $10,000 to Wells Fargo. Is that your back door?
Yep. I'm going with you.
No, you stay here. Logan trusts you. You'll be a lot more use to me later.
To pay back?
With interest.
Something ain't right. When that mule cuts loose, it usually brings Shotgun outside.
Well, maybe Hardwick got him.
I should go back and get Steve and the boys.
You said they wouldn't help.
Well, I'll tell them... I'll tell them you think Hardwick's a Johnny Law. You know, he could be. That wanted poster could be a Wells Fargo trick.
Yeah? Well, what if it's on the level? We'd have to split the reward.
Use your brains. He's holed up in a little fort with plenty of guns and ammo. He's got plenty of food and water. Why, it'll take at least a dozen men to blast him out.
I don't know.
All right. Do it your way. I'm going back to camp.
Hold it, Skittles. You ain't going no place. Halt! Halt!
Got that crease a mite deep, didn't you, Marshal? He's apt to be out a long time.
Afraid so.
You shouldn't have let Skittles get away. He's going to bring Logan and his boys down on us.
I had no warrant for Skittles, Mr. Gibbs. Last time I shot at a man on horseback, the horse reared. I killed him.
You regret that?
I'll regret it until the day I die.
Well, you're the first John Law I ever heard say anything like that.
Maybe I can move him away from here before Logan comes.
Yeah? What trail? Across the Red Desert?
Guess so.
Hang it all, there goes my piece again. No, sir, I ain't gonna let it go. I've been living and let live with them outlaws, and I intend to go right on doing the same thing. If Steve Logan comes here looking for you, you're gonna be on your own. I'm keeping my peace.
And then he shot Blackie in the back of the head. I run for my horse, and he yells, "Halt, halt," just like any John Law. Why, he even fired a warning shot at me. I tell you, he is a John Law.
You think he killed Shotgun Gibbs, too?
Why, sure he did. He probably pestered Gibbs for information and then shot him. The proof is, that old mule brayed his head off, but Shotgun didn't come out.
Well, we'll find out for ourselves. Saddle and ride.
You can't get away with this, Hardwick. If Wells Fargo named you for that job, that's your tough luck.
I should hang for what you did, huh?
Hey, what Johnny Law is going to come into this outlaw country after you? Could be maybe you won yourself. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Well, no peace officer would be that foolhardy.
A last shotgun. Looks like Steve didn't waste any time.
Stay where you are.
Get up, Roscoe. I see him. Get up now.
Peace. Huh. Steve Logan and his whole gang at my line fence out there.
Oh?
You know, I sure bless the day that I ever laid eyes on you.
Look, if you're going to make a fight for it, why don't you make it in here?
Why are you defending him, Shotgun?
Him? I'm defending myself and the peace I used to have around here.
You're sure a sight for sore eyes, Shotgun. We was afraid that Hardwick might have done in with you.
Hardwick? Saunders? Huh! You busting our agreement, Steve?
What do you mean?
The Brown's Hole boys was to stay out of my way.
It still goes.
Yeah? Blackie and Skittles there tried to bushwhack that fella right outside my gate.
Hardwick's a Johnny Law. I still say that...
Shut up. What do you know about the fellow, Shotgun?
He's an outlaw, the same as the rest of you. Claims he's being blamed for something Blackie did. But just as soon as Blackie's well, both of them are getting off my place. Now, Steve, you want to interfere with that?
No, we'll let Hardwick settle with Blackie. Sorry to have bothered you, Shotgun. Let's go.
You think you can make it to the railroad?
I'll do the best I can. That won't be good enough. Got a lot of friends between here and Green River.
We're even, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, don't go and get yourself killed. I doubt if I'd fret much about it. But I might.
Peace be with you, Mr. Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs, what happened to you? You start feeling sorry for Blackie here?
Huh. How far are you taking him?
All the way to Dodge City.
He thinks.
Well, I just believe I'll ride along with you a spell, Marshal. Me and Roscoe here think that feller ought to be hanged. And we don't want no interruptions.
I'd hate to see you lose your peace, but mighty happy to have you along.
Yeah? Well, the law better find me some peace somewhere, somehow.
It will, Mr. Gibbs, someday.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Marshal Earp had left Dodge City to arrest a murderer in the Browns Hole country. Wyatt had hoped to get back before cow trail hoodlums could organize an attack on the town. But he had underestimated Curly Brocious and Johnny Ringgold, killers with a grudge against him and Dodge City.
Kelly! Come on out! We want to talk to you!
Why, those dirty...
They'll gun you, Jim.
We won't hurt you, Kelly. We want to make a deal with you.
I'll face them. Cover me. If they shoot, get Brocious and Ringgold. That's the least you can do. All right, I'm listening.
Come closer.
I'll do that, too. Well, what's the deal, Curly?
The boys want to set fire to this miserable town and watch it burn.
I'm still for that.
Hold your temper, Johnny. We're giving you a break.
Indeed. Name it.
You fire Earp, and in writing. And you post a bond with us to make sure you don't hire him again.
All right, I'll fire him.
Yeah, you say that now. We want $20,000 as a guarantee.
20,000? Why, this town can't raise that kind of money.
You're kind of stupid today, Mr. Kelly. When the bank burns, we're going to get more than 20,000.
I want to make this legal, Johnny. We don't rob the bank. You hand the money to us.
Or you burn the town. Well, give me half an hour.
10 minutes.
This man's gonna hang for murder. You pull him back there in the brush and hold him until I come back.
As Mr. Earp says, you turning me over to an engine? Why, he'd kill me for my boots.
He wouldn't touch you. There's a spur of the Santa Fe nearby. I'll try and find myself a hand car and go back into Dodge City.
Into Dodge City? Are you loco?
You got any better ideas, Mr. Gibbs?
Well, I sure have. Me and the mule are heading back to Utah.
Oh? I was gonna make you my chief deputy.
Me, a Johnny Law? Ha!
Well, that 10 gauge of yours and those rifled slugs would be a revelation in Dodge City. I could use a cannon like that right now.
Well, I'm looking for peace, not trouble.
Well, then, Mr. Gibbs, I suggest you go back east and find yourself a nice, quiet little town. Good luck, Mr. Gibbs.
They're not fooling, Judge. I'm going down to the bank and get the money.
But it's plain extortion, Jim.
No, it's fire insurance.
Turn west. Can't do Earp no good now. Darn fool, he's just the same as dead.
Oh, west, Roscoe! West! You don't care nothing about Earp. This here trail into Dodge is just easier, that's all. All right, you go into Dodge. You'll get your dadgum ears shot off.
All right, you long-eared fool. If you want to go into Dodge, let's go. Ain't no time to waste. Get moving.
$19,500. 20,000. Count it.
Take it, Johnny. Now, where's the letter firing Earp?
Here. Now get your men out of town the way you agreed.
No, just a second, Kelly. You fire him, but you don't say why.
Right that you're firing him because he's a coward and a thief, and he's got bad moral character.
Never will I. Wyatt deserved to be fired because he disobeyed my orders. But I won't write the man's a liar.
Well, that's just too bad, Mr. Kelly. You need to see a fire. We'll burn some shacks first, then you'll write what we want.
No. Without Herb to lead him, nobody will fight.
Wonder who that could be.
I couldn't see.
Well, Curly said for us to keep everybody away from that depot. We got that ticket agent fella, but whoever that is might try telegraphing for help. Come on, let's take a look and see. Hey, look at that fire. Curly must have started burning the town.
Well, never mind that. Did the fellow who run in here have guns?
I don't know. I couldn't see that far. Watch yourself. Maybe he's in that baggage room. Take a look, see.
Tell Curly we got her cornered the depot. Circle him! Come on, Herb, you ain't got a chance.
You stay here, Roscoe.
He's in the baggage room. Move into the ticket office.
It's Brady White! Shotgun Gibbs!
In here, shotgun, I'll cover you.
We're kind of cornered in here, ain't we?
No, they're cornered. Come on.
Where's that door? Rush it yourself, Johnny. They're blowing our boys to pieces now.
All right, I will.
This ain't a corner. I don't know corners.
How many shots you got left for that gun?
Fired 5, got 40 left.
Come on. Look. See that load and shoot over there?
Yep.
Well, it's made of 2x6s. Now, Ringgold, most of his men are hiding there.
Well, you know that's awful stupid of them. Because 2x6s don't mean nothing to us.
All right, now you drive them out of there. We can kick our way out of here, run back to the fence, cross the pins.
Hold your fire, boys! Hold it! Curly's on his way with more boys!
Come on, shoot over their heads.
Sure. But when we get to them pins, where we gonna be?
We'll be near Dutch Alley. Once we're there, we can fight our way house to house.
Commence firing?
Let them have it.
Boy, that is a cannon.
Yeah.
Come on. Take it easy, John.
Come on.
Down there.
Ringo! Where's Earp? Did you let him get away? You hit Johnny?
Listen, they got a cannon. They just shot a big timber off and it hit Ringgold on the head.
Yeah, the cannon. Whew.
Is Earp still in the depot?
You better go and look, Curly. I don't feel good.
Cannon, ah! We'll see about this.
Help me get through Dutch Alley and into town.
Sure. Be careful, though.
Go on, burn the whole place. Get it over with.
Curly said to watch you. We'll go to the depot and see what's next.
Now you listen to me.
Shut up and keep moving. Hey, Kelly, over here!
Sound like Earp's bunt line. He can't be far away.
You're fired.
Fine, but right now, get down.
He must be in the pins. I don't want any more talk about a cannon. We'll all search them pins. Now spread out.
Look, I'm gonna make a run for Dutch Alley. They'll come after me. The two of you hide behind that feed bin over there. Now, as soon as they come into Dutch Alley after me, the two of you take off for that wagon where they put the guns. Here. Now, no more shooting. Been enough killing already. Let's go.
There he goes! Get him!
The guns are over on Front Street. We'll take the other alley to get over there.
You take care of that. I'm gonna help the marshal.
But Wyatt said for us.
Bishop! You go get them guns and enough brave men to use them.
use hunting Earp through every rat hole in this town. It's just what he wants.
Ah, you're scared of Earp.
Yes, so are you. Only I got sense enough to quit while I'm still ahead. Look, we got the 20,000. Let's get our horses, fire the town, and ride.
Yeah, we got the money. Get your horses, we're riding out.
Wyatt's back in town. Come out and fight. Get those horses off the street. Come on, boys. Come on and fight. Grab a gun from the wagon.
All right, come on. You men take cover.
It is her. The marshal's back in town. The marshal's back, boys.
Curly ordered his men to horseback. I'll be busting along here for a showdown. Here you go. Here.
Come on, man. Haul up in these buildings here. Keep yourself covered.
Shotgun, take these horses on down to Front Street. Let's go. Get in the back, Mr. Mayor.
Come on, everybody get in cart. Come on, man.
Right down the main drag, boys. Throw fire into the main buildings this time. Come on!
Oh, come on. Unhitch the wagon, Mr. Gibbs. Some of you men give us a hand turn the wagon over. Let's go. Here, man. Right on there, fast. All right, let's go. Come on. All right, 20 up here. Here we go. 1, 2, Robert, here we go. Now remember, we want to take him alive. Shotgun, you hold your fire. There's been enough killing already.
That suits me. I'm had enough.
Take that man up.
Hey, big fella, what'd you have in that cannon? Dynamite?
No. 10-gauge slugs is all. 50 grains of powder and about 3 or 4 ounces of lead.
I'm sure glad one of them things didn't hit me.
Mayor Kelly, Mr. Gibbs will help you take him in. I'm going to bring in Blackie Sanders.
You take care of him, Mr. Gibbs.
All right, hombres, move.
Wyatt.
Yeah?
I didn't mean what I said about you being fired.
Oh? Well, you try and persuade Mr. Gibbs to stay on here as my chief deputy, and I might consider being hired again as marshal.
What's so wonderful about Mr. Gibbs?
He likes peace, Mayor Kelly. Now, you try and talk him into staying here and fighting for it. Oh, and you be especially nice to his mule. His name is Roscoe.
I was right, Mr. Earp. I see smoke. Hear guns from Dodge.
That gag looks too tight. You better take it off.
trying to do? Choke me to death?
That'll happen soon enough.
Mr. Shotgun, he leave you to fight alone?
No. I couldn't have done it without him.
He stay in Dodge and help you now?
Well, I'm not sure of that, Mr. Cousin. That's what fidgets me. Come on.
Big necktie party.
I thought you said you were going to give me a trial.
They must be out of their minds. This is Shotgun's doing.
Here comes Earp. You better cut us down.
Herb, don't go for this kind of rough stuff.
Hush up. You all deserve a real hanging.
This your idea?
Yep. They call it sacking on Outlaw Trail.
Mr. Gibbs insisted, Wyatt. He said he wouldn't hire on as chief deputy unless he could sack him up.
Ain't no law that says we gotta be punished this way.
Well, I think it's a good idea. You got a star?
Yes?
Well, give it to me. Here you are, Mr. Chief Deputy.
Well, thank you, Marshal.
Well, Mr. Brocious, Mr. Ingle, I'd like to have you meet Blackie Saunders. He murders people in cold blood. When he swings, he won't be standing in a sack.
Man, a considerable force, that Marshal Earp. He's learned me what a peacemaker has to be.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
As Wyatt Earp's fame as a peace officer in Dodge City spread across the western country, men remembered that he was also a deputy U.S. Marshal. Thus, when his old friend Colonel Benteen of the 7th Cavalry at Fort Lewis, Colorado, found himself facing the problem of a mysterious killer who shot only from ambush, Colonel Benteen could think of but one solution.
Now, this is Robber's Roost on what they call the Outlaw Trail in Utah. All the killings have been done in this area here. Washington has ordered me to arrest the man. But the Apaches are threatening a breakout, and I just can't spare a detail right now, Wyatt. That's why I almost begged you to come out here. Oh, I know what you're thinking. All the victims have been outlaws or rustlers.
Yes, sir.
Well, the rustlers own small cattle spreads. They call themselves small ranchers. That's what the War Department calls them.
Well, even a rustler shouldn't be bushwhacked.
Well, I knew you'd see it that way. Now, if something isn't done, Washington will order me to take a full cavalry troop on a wild goose chase. Well, the Apaches would like nothing better.
Well, you're right, Colonel. You have any lead to the killer?
Well, just one. A fellow named Elsie Rash is chairman of the group who squawked to the department.
Is he a cattle thief?
Yeah, they all are. But Rash knows the country, and he's offered to act as guide. I think you can trust him.
Well, I owe you this, Colonel.
You don't really, but I'm glad you think so. Now, this killer is crazy as a coot. You'll be dealing with a madman so cunning he can terrorize tough outlaws. Watch yourself.
Thank you, sir.
The thief and the robber who live outside the law, dark are the deeds they've done. But black as a pit, and the foulest of them all is a coward who wears a money gun.
Hold it. Keep your hands away from them guns. Johnny Law, huh? Anybody can steal a star.
I got a note for you, Mr. Rash. From Colonel Benteen.
Emma! Emma! My wife, she can read. Here's a letter. Read it.
He looks like a Johnny Law, Elsie. Fort Lewis, it says. Dear Mr. Rash, this'll introduce United States Marshal Wyatt Earp of Dodge City. Render him all possible assistance. Frederick Benteen, Colonel. Elsie, put down that rifle and mind your manners.
Well, sure. Excuse me, Mr. Earp. I reckon I'm spooked.
Oh, everybody's spooked. Welcome, Marshal. Supper's almost ready.
Thank you.
Well, go ahead. I'll water your horse.
Thank you kindly.
So, we figure the man was hired to do it, Marshal. Oh, an outlaw with a grudge will dry gulch one or two, but this feller works for the wholesale. How many is it now, Elsie?
9, so far as we found.
You got any idea who hired him?
Why, the big cattlemen, of course. They got a grudge against us, folks.
Oh, we round up a few mavericks now and then, sure. I won't lie to you. Boys run off a few head, use a hairbrush and iron.
All right, Mr. Rash, let's go.
At night?
Day and night. The fellow's got to sleep sometime.
Marshal's right. Elsie, move out.
I'm sleepy right now.
Here, Mr. Rash. You take one of these.
A pill? What for?
That pill's about equal to 10 cups of coffee. I've chased hoodlums for about 3 days and 3 nights without a wink of sleep.
Here, take it.
Oh, Emma.
Take it.
How about you, Mrs. Rash? Don't you have some neighbors that you can stay with?
There's plenty of guns right here, and I can use them.
I never worry about Emma, but we ain't likely to pick up no trail in the dark.
Well, I saw a man on horseback when I rode up.
Huh?
Where?
Right in back of your house. He rode off when I came in.
Well, no wonder you could take Blackie Saunders. Now, you do like Mr. Earp says, and don't come home without him.
She means if you get it, I get it. Mighty loving gal, Emma.
Now, Mr. Earp, Elsie's a good man in a fight. He just needs leading into it.
Well, we'll be careful, Mrs. Rash.
He lurks in the shadows with ever deadly aim, ready to shoot and run. And Satan himself could not bear the guilty shame of the coward who wears a money gun.
Well, his horse is tired, stumbling a lot. You know of any trail higher up?
I never heard of one.
Yeah, we'll just keep moseying along, following the trail.
For the money gun kills when your back is turned, and the money gun kills till its pay is earned. Any day, any night, there's no way you can fight the money gun.
How bad? Oh, I'll be all right, but you got my horse, too.
Here, you take my horse. I'm going home and patch that arm. Come back with another horse.
What'll you be doing?
I'm gonna trail him. Here. I'll leave you markers. Try and get back by sunup.
Well, I'll do the best I can. Take it easy, boy. Take it easy.
How's your arm?
Oh, Mrs. doctored it. Burns right smart.
Well, he headed down there. Figure he's got about 2 hours on us.
Well, now, why would he go down into the valley? Nothing down there but old man Glassford's place and bad water.
Mr. Glassford steal cattle?
Steal? Once in a while, sure.
Here, hold this. Keep on the trail, go ahead.
For the money gun kills when your back is turned, and the money gun kills till its pay is earned. Any day, any night, there's no way you can fight the money gun, the money gun, the money gun.
How long you think the old man's been dead?
Oh, about an hour. At least we're gaining on him.
Well, oughtn't we to bury him?
Later. You riding with the law, Elsie?
This is Marshal Wyatt Earp from Dodge.
Yeah?
Colonel Benteen sent him after the man we want. He got here too late for old man Glassford.
You always this late, Johnny Law? Not always.
He's the man that took Blackie Saunders.
What have you men been doing? Airing your ponies?
Mister, we've been hunting that skunk steady for a month. The boys will tell you, we ain't the only ones after him.
Sure it is.
Well, do me a favor, will you?
Just this one time.
Ride your boys back up into them hills. Raise dust along that side of the valley. If we can keep him down in the flats, Mr. Rash and I can run him down.
You vouching for the marshal, Elsie?
I sure am.
Boys, Mr. Earp wants us to keep that dry gulch out of them hills. Come on, let's ride. Come on, get, come on, yeah.
water hole?
Just a hunch. But I don't agree with you about leaving the horses. I hit him at least once.
I shouldn't have yelled a warning. Force of habit, I guess.
Oh, we can track him by the blood now. Let's see how bad you're hit.
Oh, I just scraped the rib a little bit. Look, he left his saddlebag. Let me look. Hey, he was a methodical man. Look, he kept a list of his killings. Notebook, Mitch Moyer's name on the front cover.
Emma always said it was Moyer. Stuber, Glassford, Rash. Say, that's me. Say, I'm next after old man Glassford.
Yeah, we better make a fast ride back to your place.
But he's hit. Why don't we run him down now?
Mr. Ash, you can't risk getting your wife hurt.
Oh, Emma can shoot as good as me. You, Johnny Laws, you hadn't yelled, we could have cut him down. Now you're worried about Emma.
Look, I can't shoot a man without warning him. And I can't take a chance in getting your wife hurt. Come on.
You're the boss, I said.
Don't be such a baby. Tain't nothing but bear grease and balsam of Peru.
Thanks, ma'am. Which trail to Moyer's place?
You ain't aiming we should go there tonight.
No. Me. I want you to look after Mrs. Rash.
Ain't no need of that. I set 3 catamount traps and another one loaded for bear.
Emma's too spunky for her own good. Say, I just thought of something. If Callum heads this way with the boys, what'll I advise?
Callum?
Well, he was a man leading the posse we met at old man Glassford's, Emma. The dry gulcher killed Glassford.
Oh, may the good Lord have mercy on his poor, wicked soul. Will Glassford, I mean.
You tell Callum and the boys to head for Moyer's place, huh?
Well,
They'll go, Marshal. You can depend on it.
Good, because I may need him.
This gun is for hire, 'tis evil merchandise, for sale to anyone. And death can be bought for a special bargain price from the coward who wears the money gun.
Any day, any night, there's no way you can fight the money gun, the money gun, the money gun.
Who are you, mister?
My name's Earp. Wyatt Earp. United States Deputy Marshal.
What's your business?
I want to see Mr. Moyer. It's important.
The boss is sound asleep. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
No? You tell Mr. Moyer that I want him to explain something. Right now. There may be a warrant for murder.
You're barking up the wrong tree, mister.
All right. I'll get him up myself.
Elsie, it's way past bedtime. Why ain't you asleep?
I can't sleep. That pill Herb give me. him, all right. The bear trap got him.
Yep, the bear trap got him. Is the varmint dead?
Doctor. Give me a doctor.
You tell us who hired you or we won't get no doctor.
Say who? Say who?
Boyer. Mitch Boyer. He said...
He won't need no doctor.
Well, what does that notebook prove? I give him to all my roundup hands when we have a cattle count? Could have been lost or somebody stole it.
Yes, sir. It sure could have been.
Names in that book, I know them all. Hoodlums and cattle thieves, every last one of them.
They were executed without trial, Mr. Moyer. Cut down from ambush.
That makes me very sad. Who you feeling sorry for, Earp? The Robbers Roost gang have been stealing from us ranchers for years. We've appealed to sheriffs and United States marshals, and not one single Johnny Law has had sand enough to move against them roosters.
Well, murder is still murder, Mr. Moyer. But, you say you had nothing to do with this, huh?
I resent these questions, Earp. I'm a respectable rancher.
Well, I still haven't caught the man that was hired.
I don't like your attitude. I think you better get off my property.
Johnny Law bothering you, Mr. Moyer?
Yes, he is, Kendall. I want him put off my property, and I want him kept off.
Yes, sir.
You know, you better be certain you had no hand in this, Mr. Moyer.
No, you'll be back with a posse, huh?
I think so.
Emma got him with a bear gun. He's in the wagon.
You sure that's the man?
Said Mitch Moyer hired him. Me and Emma was both witnesses.
We won't be needing you, Marshal. We can settle it with Moyer.
Mr. Callum, Mr. Rash, I think you're making a mistake.
You keep out of it, Johnny Law. In the showdown, you'll be on Moyer's side.
Well, I have the authority to deputize all you men.
Us? Johnny Laws?
To arrest Moyer, yes. But if you go down there to kill him, it'll be the big cattleman's turn.
For what?
Squawking to the government. They'll send in soldiers. Cavalry that should be watching the Apaches.
The marshal's right.
Moyer ain't gonna let nobody arrest him, Mr. Herb.
No, there'd be a fight, all right. But all I'm asking you men to do is to wound those cattlemen, not kill them. Now, you're all good enough with a gun that you can do that. You give me your word and I'll deputize you. But if you want a turkey shoot, you do it your way, but you suffer the consequences.
Elsie? Jeb?
All right, Mr. Earp. We'll do it your way. We'll just wing them.
All right? You're all deputized.
Hey, boss! Boss! Now what?
Them rooster men. A dozen of them. They got Bill Hicks dead in a wagon headed straight for here.
That Johnny Law with him?
I don't know, Mr. Moyer.
Better round up all hands.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I'm gonna ride in there until Moyer's arrested. If he wants to fight, let him commence it. Understand?
That's far enough.
You're under arrest, Mr. Moyer.
No, I'm not.
You mean me and my deputies are gonna have to take you?
That's right.
Well, don't try shooting me in the back, or you'll be cut down.
Hold it. We can whip Earp and his riffraff in the shootout. Go tell the boys.
Mr. Callum, you and two of your men follow me on horseback. Rest of you men spread out. Surround them. Mr. Ash, you come with me. Let's go. Come on, just swing him.
They shoot too good.
Now.
Hold it.
Mr. Ash, tell Mr. Callum to stop fighting.
Jim! Jim, hold your fire! It's all over! Will you stop shooting?
Mr. Moyer, you're coming to Fort Lewis with me.
You'll have a fight on your hands every 3 miles of the way when the other outfits get together.
No fight. Unless you agree to that, I'll turn you over to Jeb Callum.
I've surrendered to Marshal Earp.
Too bad. I sure hate to miss your hanging.
Hello, Mr. Moyer.
Well, a federal jury will give Moyer at least 5 years. It'll establish the rule that you can't bushwhack even rustlers without paying for it. Thank you, Marshal. Good luck.
Good luck to you, Colonel. If the Apaches cut loose, you may need it.
For a grave at the end of the trail for the mighty gun.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Well, there's Dodge.
Let's go over this again, Clint. When we hit the State National and Dodge, we ain't gonna be playing for pennies.
I still say it's too risky, Matt.
You getting cold feet?
No.
3 different outfits have gone against the State National. Each one of them ran up against Wyatt Earp and his deputies. With my plan, Earp won't know how it happened or who did it. Now listen.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Bank robbery in 1878 ranked with train robbery. They were big money crimes, and only the most desperate men risked their lives attempting them. Thus, when Matt and his half-brother Clint Dunbar got set to take the bank in a big cow town like Dodge City, Marshal Wyatt Earp was facing shrewd, clever operators who would stop at nothing. Well, good morning, Mr. Cummings.
Good morning, Marshal.
How long before the new electric bell's hooked up?
Oh, a couple of hours. Is it that urgent?
Well, I hope not. But the Dunbars got a bank in Wichita last week. Oh, by the way, Mr. Cummings, this is my new chief deputy, Shotgun Gibbs.
Oh, I haven't met Mr. Gibbs, but I've heard about his shotgun.
Old-fashioned gun. She don't run by electricity.
Now, if you fellas ever do have a hold up here, don't try to be heroes. You just kick a switch as soon as you can without causing too much attention.
But won't the robbers shoot at them when the bell rings, if it does?
Well, Mr. Cummins, this is the first electric bell west of Kansas City. I think the Dunbars will even be puzzled.
Howdy, stranger.
Howdy. Water and feed, huh?
Yes, sir.
No hotel don't cost too much?
Sure. Santa Fe House down by the depot.
Thanks.
Say, I like this town. They buy things here.
Well, I'm glad you found some business, Mr. Thurston.
Why, thank you, sir. Tomorrow I'll try and sell you a carpet for your whole stable.
Carpet for the... Oh, go
The name is John B. Thurston, friend. I sell carpets and drapes by mail order. Hanley Brothers, St. Louis.
Then you want a room and a parlor?
Yes, sir, the best. Oh, Mr. Orcutt, one of our salesmen, may join me tomorrow. I'll pay for 2 in advance if you like.
That won't be necessary. You just sign in for yourself. And if Mr. Orcutt comes in, he can register then.
Thank you, friend. Yes, sir. Dodge is a fine, hospitable town.
Parlor Suite B.
Thank you, friend.
Did you case the bank?
Looks easy. A teller and a cashier. They open at 9.
What about the hotel?
Your name is Orcutt. Yourself a Hanley Brothers. You'll have to sneak in the back door. Parlor Suite B.
Just have that sample case open in the buggy when I hit the street.
I'll be there.
Put that thing down, and one of these days you're going to get excited and blow my head off.
It ain't cocked. Ooh. Say, there's a telegram come for you.
Huh?
Peaceful night last night, and there's shot fired.
Good. Get yourself something to eat and then turn in, huh? No reliable description of Matt and Clint Dunbar. Always wear masks. I guess I'll have to wire the Pinkertons.
Them bank robbers fidgeting you?
Yeah. I reckon I am a mite prejudiced against bank robbery.
Jones?
L.T. Jones from Mobeedy, Texas.
My name's Cummings. I understand you want to make a deposit.
Sold my spread. Got quite a wad of cash.
Well, we pay 4% for time deposit, 3% on open account. Of course, we usually have a state bond that pays anywhere up to...
It's nitroglycerin. Now, if I drop it on the floor...
No. Well, what is this, a practical joke?
It's a holdup. Walk me to the safe.
All right, Mr. Cummings, I'd like to see the safe. This is about all the money I got in the world. I'm a careful man. Never did have much confidence in safes. Just want to make sure no robbers can come in here and bust it open with a stick of dynamite.
It'd blow you up, too.
I don't care, and you do. Hand me the cash, quick. Looks good and solid, Mr. Cummings. I don't think anybody is going to bust open this big door. Faster.
I don't think that...
I'm satisfied, Mr. Cummings. Now, let's go over and make out my deposit slip.
Mr. Cummings?
He'll blow us up. He's got knives.
We're the last driver.
Get the other one.
We're the
Out of town, drive slow.
Right.
Set up your roadblocks. I'm heading for the bank. Man with a beard. Did you see him?
What's that, mister?
Man with a curly black beard. Where'd he go?
Oh, that fellow. Went across there. Hey, what's that bell?
Hey, hold up there! Hold up there! Pull up there! Just turn that there buggy back around. Ain't nobody leaving town.
Well, what's the idea?
Can't you hear that there bell? Somebody's done tried to rob the bank.
Oh.
Move!
Bank's been robbed. I'm a special deputy. Watch the office for me, will you?
Of course, of course.
Oh.
You say he was about medium build, black beard, dressed like a cattleman.
That's right.
We both got a good look at him.
And you ran outside?
Yes, sir.
Anybody in sight?
Well, just some drummer in a buggy. He said the man ran across the street. I looked, no sign of him.
Would you recognize the drummer?
Well, I was pretty excited.
Get the man with the beard, Mr. Earp. If you close the roads, he's still in town.
Who is it?
Clint, let me in quick. Don't get sore. They had every street blocked.
No nerve. I always knew it.
Oh, cool off, will you?
Where's the money?
I had to hide at a delivery stable.
I ought to cut your throats.
Look, your ideals still outsmart this cowtown marshal. You look entirely different without the beard. Put on your drummer's outfit and nobody can finger you.
Where did you hide the money?
And a whole bin full of oat sacks. We can get out of this if we'll quit fighting and use our heads.
Where's Earp now?
At the bank, I reckon. The first thing for you to do is to come to the front of this hotel and register as Jeff Orcutt.
Yeah, that's right. How did I get here? All the roads are blocked.
They're letting people into town. No. Maybe you better say you got here before the stick-up. I'll josh you for hanging around and rubbing at the bank. That clerk will believe that.
Maybe. How long will Herb keep the roads guarded?
Not long. He ain't got enough men. We can wait him out. That beard trick worked perfect, Matt.
I told you to quit underestimating that Johnny Law.
But I only said...
Any man who can bottle up a town like this in a minute ain't stupid. If Herb nabs me, you go for the bars.
Well, sure, but how can Herb nab you?
The whole job depended on you getting out of Dodge with the money. You didn't do it.
But I told you. I didn't know about that bell.
It's a new deal now. We got 30,000, maybe more. Stashed in a risky spot. Someone's bound to have seen you near the bank. Herb will be around asking questions. Sit down. Think up some answers.
This Thurston's rig?
Yes, sir. I asked him to watch the office for me. I guess he got tired waiting.
Where's he stand?
Dodge House.
Anybody else come in here last night?
Just one man. Fellow with a black beard.
A black beard, huh?
Yes, sir.
Did he give his name?
No, just ask about a hotel. Was he one of the robbers?
The only one. Now, you keep that gun handy.
Yes, sir.
I'm impounding this rig and that saddle horse. You arrest anybody that even asks about it.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Emmett.
Hello, Marshal.
So you have a Mr. Thurston registered here?
Thurston? Yes, we have. Thurston, J.B., drummer from St. Louis.
What's his room number?
Oh, he ain't in his room. Him and his friend are eating in the bar.
Friend?
Name's Orcott. They peddle for the same firm.
Is that so? Point him out to me, will you?
Certainly, Marshal.
Mr. Earp.
Didn't waste much time. You talk to him.
Right.
Which one of you gentlemen is Mr. Thurston?
Well, that's me, friend. John B. Oh, and this is Mr. Orcutt. He covers East Texas for the firm.
Hi. I'd like to ask Mr. Thurston a few questions.
Help yourself. I've already had. See you later, Jack.
Won't be long.
Sit down. Sit down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your friend just have a shave?
He shaves every morning, same as you and me. Why?
I was just admiring his shaving lotion. You know the brand?
Well, I never paid any attention, but I'll ask him if you like.
No, it doesn't matter. Mr. Thurston, the teller at the bank said that you were near the door when the holdup man left.
Well, that's right, Marshal. Like to scare the living daylights out of me, too.
What's your line?
Rugs and drapes. I was planning on seeing the bank people about placing an order. It's a good thing I was late. Might have been shot.
I doubt it. I'll see you around.
Well, that says to stake out this here barn.
Yeah, so he told me.
Is that back door?
Yeah.
There's somebody in there right now. You go around the corner and watch the back.
Right.
Mister, you toss that pop gun on the floor and come out of there, or I'll blow you through the end of the bar.
What?
Well, if it isn't Mr. Orcutt. Thought you were a rug salesman.
He was skulking around in here. You got any idea why?
Hey, you blowed the whole end out of my feed bin.
We'll pay for it. I'll take Mr. Orcutt over to the bank. Take these sacks out of here, search the bin and stalls. Probably stash the money in here. None of you can say this is the man?
The robber had a black curly beard, Marshal. He was the same general build as this fellow, but I couldn't hardly say they ever looked very much alike.
Well, he shaved and changed his clothes.
Why don't you give up? You got the wrong man, and you know it.
We'll see what you look like with a beard.
I shave every day.
Not in jail, you won't, mister.
Hey! What's this?
It's the bank's money. I tell you, that Wyatt Earp's smarter than a ringtail racket.
Hold still.
I don't deserve to be no chief deputy, Wyatt. I should have known there might have been two of them out there.
It's my fault, Shotgun.
How was it?
Well, I should have warned you. I wasn't certain myself. Now, hold still. It's going to hurt. Oh, by the way, the Pinkertons came through with a good description of Matt and Clint Dunbar. I'm certain that the one we got in there is Matt. The one that got away with the money is his half-brother, Clint.
Well, you don't seem to be taking it to heart much.
No. Because I think Clint will round up some of the gang, come back after Matt.
I sure hope they do.
There you are. There's no sense of having the fight here in town. We'll get some deputies and trail Clint.
That's risky, ain't it? I always figured when I had my trap baited for catamount, I'd stay close by. What if we lose Clint's trail?
Well, we won't. No, the horse that Clint took was left for shoeing. Got no irons on his front hoofs. But we can be trailed, can't he?
Yep. Day or night.
Another thing, Shotgun. Clint's too smart to try and bull his way back in here with a bunch of outlaws on horseback. He'll try to pull some kind of trick to get back in town, so we'll need some deputies. You go pick them, and I'll join you in a minute.
Right.
I don't have to tell you that Matt and me always whack up fair and square. We pulled that job as a two-man deal because it was a new idea on bank robbing.
It didn't work too well, Clint. How do we know your plan this spring, Matt's gonna work any better?
It's got to work. Now, Matt sent you the money. I don't think he'd take it very friendly if you boys were to ride off and leave him in jail. Do you?
We all think a lot of Matt. Any more questions?
No. We hit that stage at sunup.
Looks like they're headed for the Great Western stage route.
That'd be one way to do it.
How do you mean?
Capturing the stage, riding it into Dodge City. Cole Younger pulled a trick like that once, Independence, Missouri. Come on, let's double back on the stage track to Dodge.
gun down. Now climb down. Everybody out. Whoa.
Roscoe, you're sure a pretty-looking mule.
What?
Hoodlums always overdo it.
What's wrong?
Well, number 11 never carried a shotgun guard. Mr. Gibbs, you reckon you can stop that stage?
I reckon I can. One way or the other.
You go ahead, we'll cover you.
Get out of here, Roscoe.
They want to play.
Hey!
All right, hold it. Stop him. Throw him down there. Go on. Throw it down. All right. Bring him around, that other man. All right, you men get back in the wagon and start patching each other up. Go on.
You blundering fool.
Oh, shut up.
Well, Mr. Dunbar, that's a nice little stubble of beard you got there. About a week, you'll be ready for identification.
What about the rest of them, Wyatt? Do they get a shave?
I'll tell you, Shotgun, I'd like to give them all razors and let them go to work on each other. But the law of Kansas won't allow it. Lock it.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The murder of Nate Strathern, a relative and a U.S. Marshal, brought to Wyatt Earp a personal challenge. Later on in his career, men nearer and dearer to Wyatt were to be killed or wounded. But not since the slaying of his friend, Mr. Brother, had Wyatt been so emotionally involved. It did not make for clear thinking.
Family will blame me. Letting Cousin Nate go alone into that hoodlum camp. I know that Circle Diamond outfit. They never drive here. Enough killers in that outfit that any honest peace officer would fill his jail with them.
Take it easy, Wyatt.
Easy.
I read that telegram, too. All it said is that the man who done it left Mobeedy riding a horse with a Circle Diamond brand.
Well, you didn't read this one. Eck Thomas. He's a marshal in Oklahoma Territory. I trust him as much as I do Tillman or Masterson. Read it.
Well, all he says is that the Circle Diamond is a driving in the Mobeedy neighborhood.
Well, that's enough for me.
To do what?
I aim to hire on to the Circle Diamond outfit. It's a saddle train. The man who got Cousin Nate belongs to Circle Diamond outfit, and I intend to get him.
You ain't using your head now, White.
Oh, you got a better idea?
Any idea'd be an improvement on that of yours. Let me try this job.
Why?
Well, to commence with, nobody'd spot me. And to end with, I've been a cowhand.
Well, I can do anything a member of the Circle Diamond outfit can do. Thank you just the same, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, let me go with you then.
No, sir. You and that shotgunner got to stay here and keep the lid on.
All right, but take an hour to think this over, will you? I've drove with them Texas outfits. If somebody don't recognize you the first day, they'll work you to death in a week.
1 hour. Take me that long to get my gear together. You're in charge here, partner. I'm heading for North Texas. Going back to heaven, Mr. Gibbs.
When they're on a drive, they don't even take time to bury a cowhand.
Now, what's going on here?
Couple of them blasted Circle Diamond riders. They don't want us crossing in front of their cattle drive. They started bushwhacking us. Who are you, mister?
Just a cowhand looking for work.
The Circle Diamond will be short a couple of waddies real soon.
Well, you boys ain't gonna get very far with that wagon shooting at a lot of men from a big outfit. You better just cool off and let me have a little talk with him.
Stranger wants to powwow. Hold your fire.
You a Johnny Law? Oh, just visiting from Alabama.
Well, they started at Bama. We asked them polite-like to take the Red River Trail. Them freighters has always got something sticking out of the side of their wagon that'll spook a herd.
Well, there's 4 of them, 2 of you. Appears like you, lost your temper. Hey, what's wrong with the Red River Trail?
It's flooded out 10 miles north.
Oh. You fellas know that?
Don't reckon we did.
You better ride back and tell your boss about it. Hey, the fair is still running at the bend. Crossed on at sunup.
Yeah. I guess it'd be smart to point for the bend. You any objection to that?
No, sir. We're scouting the herd. That's our job.
No harm done. Thanks, fella.
So long.
Pull up, Emma. You looking for work?
Well, come to think of it, my grub is running mighty low.
Wonder if Cork would hire him on. Why don't you ride back with us and find out?
Yeah, that might be a good idea at that. I'll get my horse.
All right, we'll get ours.
Well, how about that?
Now the blasted river's flooded on us. What a drive. Herd spread out for 20 miles. The front rider just now tells me about the river, and them tail-end Charlies lost out in the brush. I'm gonna get tough, Sam. Nobody sleeps till that herd closes up. They eat in the saddle. They're gonna act like drivers, or I'm gonna bust a couple of jaws. Now, you tell them that, Sam.
Yes, sir, Mr. Conkle.
Cookie, make up 100 trail rations and don't take all day.
Not a chance. I need help.
Hey, you. Ain't you the fellow Ring and Saunders brought in?
Yes, sir. I could sure use a job.
Well, you got one. Go help Cookie.
Well, Mr. Corkle, I'm a cowhand. I never figured that
You
I'd-
help Cookie. We'll find out later if you're a cowhand.
Come on, you tramp. Get these sandwiches wrapped up. We ain't got all day. Hurry up.
You're so good at mister, you wrap 'em.
You give me any more sass and I'll stick a knife in your ribs.
You've been raw at me for a couple hours now. Usually when a fella threatens to knife me, I'll slap him around a little bit.
Oh, you do, huh?
No more yapping at me.
Hey, what are you doing to Cookie? What's going
Take
on?
your hands off me, mister.
I'll fix him.
Let's put that knife down. Cookie threatened to cut you?
He tried it.
Well, you ought to know you got to be patient with cooks.
Not when they threaten me with a knife, mister.
Well, then you can get out of this outfit. Or you can ride tail end Charlie.
I told you, Mr. Corkle, I'm a cowhand.
No tail end Charlie for you, huh?
I didn't say that, Mr. Corkle. I'll make a hand for you wherever you want me.
What's your name?
Jimmy Jones, nickname Bama.
Fine, Bama. I need anything to ride a horse. You mosey south to the tail end of the herd, report to Jumbo. You find him and Red and Turk there in the dust somewhere.
Yes, sir.
40 a month in grub. As long as you last.
I'll last.
Might as well tell you that Jumbo and them others are about the meanest bunch of scum you'll find on the trail.
Most tail-end Charlies are pretty mean, ain't they?
Not like these boys, no. The only reason I keep them eating dirt is because that none of my flankers or lead men will work with them. You any good with a gun?
Fairly good.
Take care of yourself.
The miner dies for gold, the nester dies for land. But what have we got to die for on the trail? The biggest fool of all is an old cowhand. Turn to dust out on the dusty trail.
You named Jumbo?
No, it ain't. You find him back yonder.
Your name Jumbo?
Yeah.
Corkle said I should report to you.
You reported?
My name's Jones, nickname Bama.
That there's a sticker. You got a slicer in your saddlebag?
Recollect I have.
Get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like a throwing knife.
Yeah, it could be. Yours is a lot better for slicing beef, I'll tell you that. Hand me that bread there, will you? "5 days old and moldy." That's the way Tim Corkle treats us, though.
Yeah, he acted kind of like he didn't like you.
Oh, he thinks he's a poker player. Me and Turk and Red, we cleaned out the last big game. We'll eat later. Yeah, and Buffalo Waller's just full of mavericks. You know, Bama, you ain't sweaty enough or dirty enough. We'll fix that.
You know, I bet Corkle did send us some grub.
How do you mean, Red?
Well, it's just mighty odd, this Greener. He rides in here straight from camp, and he ain't even got a pound of coffee with him.
Yeah, that's right.
Meaning you think I stole it?
Turk, take a look in his saddlebags.
Hold it. You go take a look, mister.
That's the way you want it?
Now you can go get it.
Turn him loose.
Go ahead. You hadn't ought to be wearing a gun, Turk.
Blast him, Red!
You move and I'll crease your skull real deep.
That's enough, Bama. Now you can whip them with fists and guns. They both know it. Now you sit down somewhere and cool off. We got a long night ahead of us.
I ain't a greener, Jumbo. I ain't a thief either.
Apologize to Bama. Both of you.
Sorry.
You.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
It's enough time for grub. Let's move out. Well, I guess you got most of them back to the herd. You better go back and join Red and Turk, huh?
Right.
Ah! I'm hit! Get him! It's just my shoulder. That was Corkle. Get after him.
You're bleeding too bad. Lie back down there.
Oh.
Let me get a tourniquet on this. I'll get you over in the shade. Here, drink some of it. U.S. Marshal cousin of mine was killed in Mobeetie with a knife like this. You know anything about it?
Ain't my knife. I won in a poker game. Some fella went broke and threw it in instead of a $2 ante.
You didn't see who?
No, it could have been anybody. Could have been Turk. Or it could have been Corkle.
Why Corkle?
You're Johnny Law, ain't you?
Yeah.
It figures. Yeah, Corkle knew that Red and Turk wouldn't say anything, so he took a shot at me.
Corkle does a little mail and stagecoach robbing on the side?
Now, I told you he's a rotten poker player. And every once in a while he comes up with a new bankroll. I'm going after Corkle.
No.
Huh?
I want to show down with the others first.
Oh, you're wasting your time, Marshal Earp.
How'd you know my name?
I saw you in Wichita, year before last.
Corkle knew who I am?
Well, yeah, he's there in Wichita with me.
Why didn't he just bushwhack me and get it over with?
Oh, he figures he can get you some other time. He wants to scare off Red and Turk. That's why he took a shot at me.
Truth?
What else? I could have shot you in the back a dozen times.
Why didn't you?
I don't like Corkle.
All right. Now, when we meet up with Red and Turk, you let me do the talking, here.
You want to do all the fighting, too?
No, you got a good arm. You got a 45.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Where you been? The herd's gained 2 miles on us.
Somebody took a shot at Jumbo.
You see the skunk?
No.
Well, if it's rustlers, we better close up on the herd.
Yeah, then we'll have the flank riders to help us. This ain't no place to be making a fight.
Well, it's as good as any. Now, you climb down off your horses and watch your hands.
Who is this Bama?
Go on, get off your horses. Stand right out there, Jimbo. Turn around. All right, I want some answers, and I want them quick. Jumbo says he won this knife in a poker game. You ever see it before?
No.
I get it. You're a Johnny Law.
Can you throw a knife?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Keep him covered. Now, I want you to back off. And I want you to throw their sticker at me. Because I'm going to be starting this one your way, mister.
No, wait. You can throw a knife.
I never throwed at nobody.
You're a liar, Turk.
All right, Red, let's start with you. What about Corkle and mail robberies?
You ask Corkle.
Yeah, we're wasting time. They ain't gonna talk.
All right, Turk. Turn around. Put your hands behind you. Back up here. Throw me that rope, Jumbo.
Yeah.
There. When the two of you start walking in any direction, I don't think Corko will let you get too far.
We ain't scared.
Corko knows us.
Yeah, and he knew Jumbo, but he took a shot at him. Now you start walking and thinking.
Bama, you figure Corkle's gonna raise the debate?
Well, if you don't, maybe they'll decide to talk. We'll ride off in the brush and keep them in sight. Here, let me have the reins. You got enough to do with one arm.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Lassiter! Lassiter! Cookie, where's Lassiter?
He's over by the river.
Well, where's Sam, then?
He's under the table, sleeping.
Hey, Sam! Come on, wake up. Get out of there.
Just nap for a second, boss.
Take 3 men and go out and relieve them tail end Charlies. Tell Jumbo and the others to report back here on the double.
Well, they're doing all right back there, Mr. Corkle.
I got a better job for them. They're gonna lead across the river.
Well, not today. Old Red's full from bank to bank. Nobody can cross that river and live.
They can and will. Go on, get going.
Yes, sir.
See if you can get these ropes loose.
Listen, that Johnny Law's just trying to break our nerve. Corkle wouldn't try bushwhacking us so close to the other boys.
He tried it on Jumbo.
Well, we ain't Jumbo.
I don't know, Red. That Moby killing was stupid. Look, we're easy marks out there. Let's stay down here in the draw.
You help yourself. I'm following the herd.
It ain't gonna work. Corkle's too smart.
How close is the herd?
About a half mile ahead. There's 2 stragglers right over there.
Let's close up.
Corkle and 3 others.
I guess it is Corkle. They're moving around slow and hunting.
Well, you can stay here and get yourself shot, not even buried. I want to give myself up.
No, wait. Don't be a fool.
Wait!
Johnny Laws, Jumbo! I'll talk! Johnny Laws, Jumbo! I'll talk!
All right. You hold him here. I'll go see if Eddie is Corkle.
Well, watch yourself.
Where's the rest of you, Bama?
Red and Turk are in the draw yonder there. Hunting for dogies. Jumbo's over there somewhere. What's up?
Corkle wants you back in camp. But if I was you, Bama, I'd just head south and keep on riding.
Why?
Corkle aims to send you across the river. It's 12 feet deep and 500 yards wide.
Oh, I reckon we can make it. I'll go round up the others.
Well, it ain't our day to drown. Come on, let's move 'em. Yeah.
Where's Jumbo?
He lit out.
Where?
That way, towards camp. Was that Corkle?
No, it's just our relief. Corkle wants us back in camp.
Why, you yellow-bellied skunk, I told you so.
Corkle still loves us. We're gonna drive the herd across the Red River.
No bushwhacking. Just a nice drowning. We made a deal when we told you about Mobili. That still hold?
Right.
Well, then let's move.
Lift 'em, Earp. I figured you might balk at the river crossing. Well, you're gonna cross the big river, along with Jumbo.
I went back to camp to try to kill him, but he made it easy for me. Bama, how are you going to square me for shooting Corkle?
Well, he murdered my cousin, tried to murder me. Officially, you came to the assistance of a peace officer.
Well, now, do you have to say I helped a Johnny Law? I'd never live down a thing like that.
Well, all right. Just hang instead.
Well, disgrace and all, I'd rather live.
Well, thank you, Jumbo. Just saved the state of Kansas $50. Price of hanging and burial.
Yeah, it's good, tough thinking. You know, it's a shame you went straight. You'd have made the orneriest hoodlum that ever lived.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's move.
What has he got to live for on the trail?
Come on.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
There were 4 Gatling guns with the infantry column supporting Custer's 7th Cavalry. But Custer didn't think the Gatling gun important. Had he waited, the Battle of the Little Bighorn might have turned into a massacre of Sitting Bull and his Indian forces. And it was ironic that Chief Joseph, brilliant young leader of the Nez Perce tribe, thought better of the Gatling gun than the white men who invented it.
Take Gatling gun on the wagon.
Let the soldiers go.
Marshal Earp?
Yes, sir?
I'm Captain Stewart. I have a letter from General Sherman.
Yes, sir?
A secret matter.
That's probably what we were talking about. Why don't you check the horses outside? Sit down, Captain.
You, trust to Cheyenne?
Captain, you probably have a letter telling me about the breakout of Nez Perce in Idaho. Chief Joseph stole a Gatling gun and 10,000 rounds of ammunition.
You're right.
Mr. Cousin, Cheyenne that just left here, knew about it before General Sherman.
We can't let hostile Indians keep a Gatling gun, sir.
Well, Captain, Mr. Cousin is my advisor on Indian affairs. Why don't you give me a few minutes to have a powwow with him on this?
Certainly. The general remembers you for having done him a big favor.
Yeah, I sure did. I kind of saved the general from being imposed upon to make a speech here in Dodge City.
I heard about that.
Why don't you join me for lunch in about an hour over at the Dodge House?
My pleasure, sir.
And bad white men with some Indians steal Nez Perce land in Idaho. Chief Joseph is a smart young man. He no go on warpath. He just make threat to get land back.
That won't work. You ever hear of Indians getting their land back?
Then Chief Joseph fight.
You think he'd take 100 ponies for that Gatling?
No, not 1,000.
I guess I'm cornered.
You must talk to Joseph.
Did you ever hear of General Sherman when he loses his temper? Bad medicine. Well, maybe if I make my conditions tough enough for General Sherman, he'll send somebody else. You go find Mr. Gibbs. Tell him we may be long riders. He'll know how to pack for us. I want Army Scout credentials for Mr. Cousin. $10 a day for each of us. Subsistence. I must have complete freedom from interference from the Army until I can report to General Sherman.
Granted.
What?
General Sherman likes you very much. He never forgets a man he likes. Write your own ticket.
Good luck, Marshal.
Thanks, we'll need it.
Colonel, the Army's sending the U.S. Marshal and Indian agent to make talk with Joseph. They're probably at the fort by now.
Corporal, didn't you forget something?
Oh, that's right. Excuse me, sir.
Well, I'll let it go this time. I want you men to remember, we're territorial militia. You'll salute your officers and observe the customs of the service.
Yes, sir.
Now go find Major Hanley for me. Tell him to report to me at once.
Major? Major Hanley, the colonel wants to talk to you.
Yeah, just a second. Right now! Go finish saddling his horse for him.
Yes, sir.
You keep your shirt on, Mike. You know, you've been overdoing this colonel stuff.
Oh? Indeed.
Yeah. You know, we elected you colonel, but the boys can hold another election. Now, what's in your mind?
The regulars are sending a U.S. Marshal to powwow with the Indians. Get a detachment and go arrest him.
Oh, just like that. And where are we supposed to find this marshal?
Well, he and the scout just left the fort, according to Sloppy. I mean, Corporal...
Masrick.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably headed for the Badlands. But if they were sent by the regulars, you sure we got authority?
I'll take care of that, Joe. You just go get them.
I guess it ain't such a crazy notion at that. We don't want no peacemaking with Joseph. All right, Mike. I and the boys will bring him in.
Well, now that's real kind of you, Major.
Major? We're a bunch of land grabbers, the whole kit and caboodle of us, and you grabbed the most, as usual. Major. Militia. Colonel. Ha!
What do you think of our chances of finding Chief Joseph?
Not good. He will find us.
Hmm? Why should he?
Chief Joseph knows all about us. He is a peaceful man. He will want to hear what General Sherman say.
Yeah, well, I sure hope that... Visitors.
Pony soldier.
Well, if they are, it's the crummiest looking outfit of cavalry I've ever seen.
Maybe we better run, eh?
No. Looks like they might be those land grabbers Colonel Grimes warned me about.
I'm Joe Hanley, Major Hanley, Territorial Militia of Idaho.
Howdy. My name's Earp, United States Deputy Marshal. It's Mr. Cousin, my scout.
Well, for once, Big Mike got it straight. I'm sorry, but we've got orders to arrest you.
Whose orders?
Colonel Dunphy. He's our commanding officer.
Huh? Did you check with Colonel Grimes at the fort?
Take him. His name's Earp. He says the regulars ain't gonna like this, Mike.
It's Colonel Dunphy. Now, you and your men will excuse us, Major.
All right, but you better be sure what you're doing. Come on.
We're a militia outfit. I haven't shaken them down to discipline yet.
Well, you have no authority as militia.
Who says I haven't?
Colonel Grimes, Fort Boise, says you're a bunch of land grabbers, stole half of Idaho from the Nez Perce.
I don't like your accusation, sir.
Well, I don't like being arrested by a bunch of thieves.
Why, you Indian-loving whippersnapper.
Guard! Guard! Ow!
Well, shoot him! Shoot him!
Now, you fat fool. He's a prisoner till the boys can vote on this deal.
Now, you've all heard what Joe Hanley had to say. But his argument, my friends, plays right into the hands of those Indian-loving punkin heads back east. Now, we settled this range. We staked our claim on it. What have the Indians ever done for Idaho? Nothing. No. They use it for buffalo hunting ground, then go off into Montana and the Dakotas. No, sir, we're the true pioneers, the real settlers. That's right. And we're not letting any regular army tell us what to do. We're gonna fight for our homes and our land. And if anybody don't like it, Indians! Pull in! Pull in!
Yes, first. Chief Joseph sure got this thing organized. I asked him if I could talk to Chief Joseph.
We talk, but not here, Marshal. If my warriors shoot in air, we do not want to fight land grabbers or kill them.
We leave now. Let's go.
Where are they? Where are they? I don't know. Why don't you go find them? Marshal, the Nez Perce have never killed one of your people. Our Cheyenne brother will tell you it is so.
True. The Nez Perce belong in Wallowa Valley, Mr. Earp. Land grabbers make government move them to Lapwai Reservation.
General Sherman has promised to take this to President Grant.
White soldiers and Indian warriors understand. But men who stole our valley in Oregon have only greed and hatred.
Didn't your men steal a Gatling gun?
Whitebird and Rainbow do that. They want to fight.
The Nespers have no big chief, Mr. Erb. They all have right to vote for peace or war.
My brother Julio Cotto and I vote to move tribe to Canada. We have been laughed at.
Mr. Cousin, will you please explain to Chief Joseph what is in my heart?
Mr. Earp is sad. He must tell you the truth.
Let him speak.
General Sherman wants the gun returned. He also wants the Nez Perce to return to the Lapawai Reservation while he's explaining this to President Grant. I think the Canada idea is bad. All the white settlements between here and Canada will be up in arms yelling for the Army.
You mean there is no land for Indian, except for what your people do not want?
Right now, yes. Later on, the people who are ashamed of how the Indians have been treated will see that you get a better deal.
Later on? How long, Mr. Erb?
20, 30, perhaps 50 years.
You tell the hard truth. Too hard, Mr. Erb.
I cannot lie to this man.
We will give gun back. We will take gun to Fort Boise.
Yatta, hey! Pakahayito, Nagaling.
It's a long way to the fort. Those land grabbers that call themselves militia have to be dealt with.
But how?
Can your men operate that gun?
Not well, no. That's why warrior chiefs give me gun. When something requires thought, I am appointed big chief. But I am never big chief for long. What is thought compared to Winchesters and fast ponies and acoustic?
Well, what are you stalling for, Mike? You won your vote to go after the Indians.
We don't know the terrain, Major. If you ask me, I think they went up into Oregon. Have the trumpeter sound officers called.
Oh, your memory's bad. That fool Dutchman lost his bugle.
Well, tell them to whistle or to do something. Assemble them. We're attacked!
Yeah, sounds like a Gatling gun.
Indians! All skirmishers! It is a Gatling gun!
All right, give him another burst. Closer this time.
You ought to be killed!
Oh, no, we won't.
Hold your fire! Hold it!
Where'd Joseph get the Gatling gun?
None of your business. He's agreed to take it back to the fort.
We can't fight that weapon. Is this a demand for surrender?
No. For peace.
Now, I've guaranteed the chief safe conduct back to Fort Boise. I want your word you won't interfere with us.
Well...
Tell him yes, Mike. If they don't massacre us with that Gatling gun, they can whip us in a running fight.
Very well. You have my word as Colonel of Militia.
Good. You see that you keep it. Because, mister, next time the Indians are going to shoot to kill.
All right, men, dismissed. Fall out. Oh, go away!
They'll have to use the good trail for that gun. We'll cut across and bushwhack them in Paiute Canyon.
I gave them my word as an officer and a gentleman.
You ain't neither one. That Injun lover will report on us to the regulars. And if Joseph really does break loose, old Sherman won't help us any. You got thousands of acres of good grazing land in Idaho. Want to give it back to the Injuns?
What?
No, of course you don't.
You think they will break their word?
Well, if they do, they'll have a line across that canyon.
Then we ride into ambush.
You sound like you don't much care.
Ambush? Reservation where we starve? Prison stockade where we die of sickness? Perhaps ambush is a gift from the Great Spirit.
Well, I don't like people to break their word to me, and I don't aim to die quickly, Chief.
Perhaps you and the Cheyenne should go on alone.
Chief Joseph, you're going to have to surrender in the end. You know that, and I know that. But surrender to the U.S. Army, not a bunch of land-grabbing renegades who stole your valley.
If it must be. Your heart is good, and you have hope. Tell me what to do.
Well, sir, if I was the chief of the Nez Perce, I'd never send my men into the flat of a canyon. I'd divide my warriors and send them along both sides of those ridges.
And the Gatling?
I'm going to take that to higher ground, too.
And use it to kill, Marshal?
You have a right to defend your lives when you're obeying the law. Now, Mr. Cousin and I have Army orders to return the Gatling gun. We're moving to higher ground, Mr. Cousin. You and I will be in charge of the Gatling gun.
Ambush?
Maybe. But this time, if they jump us, we'll shoot to kill.
I hope they do not jump us.
Yeah, me too. Now, this is my decision, Chief. If we do run into trouble, I'll take the responsibility. Don't you join the fight until I yell for you.
We will come fast.
Viaje. Atente, Pialto.
Halt! Dismount. Hide your horses in the brush.
Hurry it, men.
I don't mind killing a few Indians. But I don't know about a U.S. Marshal.
They won't even find his grave. Up there, Mike. It's that marshal and his scout trying to make a sneak.
I can't let him get away with that gun. Detachment! Get that gun! Rush him!
Put it up in there! Put it up in there! Hurry up! There. Unharness the horses. I have 5. Put them over there. Take care of the horses.
What's the matter, you men? I told you to charge. Get that gun!
Come on, men, get in there.
Rush him!
Come on, you soldiers, get in there.
He can't turn that gun sideways.
Wait a minute.
Too hot. Cease firing. Bugle, sound retreat.
We ain't got no bugle.
Harder, or shoot closer. Everybody out of here! Yeah, head for your horses. Joseph! Joseph! Egan! Kill him! Kill him! No! No! Cease firing! Cease firing! Stop shooting! Stop! Stop! We surrender!
All right, I'm going to take you men back to the fort. You can explain your story to Colonel Grimes there.
No. I ask you, turn them loose.
These men stole your land and tried to kill me.
I am sick of argument. Fighting, killing. I beg this of you, Marshal.
It is a mistake, Joseph. Other chiefs hear this. They will go on warpath.
We accept no favors from Indians.
Shut up, Mike. They could have scalped every one of us.
Marshal, Indian is taught to show no mercy in war. That is wrong. Grant me this gift of mercy.
All right. Take your men on back to Oregon.
I give you my word as an officer and a gentleman.
Your word's no good, mister. Chief Joseph and his men are going to escort me close enough to the fort so you can't bushwhack me again. Now bury your dead and get out of here.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, Chief. It's a better deal than we deserve.
I wish I could promise you justice, but you won't get that. But I do want you to believe that there are many white men who have a bad conscience. Like I said before, it will still be many years until the Indians are treated as human beings.
I understand that now.
Well, Chief, we're close enough to the fort now.
All right, my friend. If you hear that the Nez Perce try to escape to Canada, think kindly of us. We have no place to go.
I'll make a full report to General Sherman. Chief, the world is often a place of cruelty and injustice to men of all colors. But us Christians believe that all will be treated fairly in the paradise of God.
What you say is true. I will think of it many times.
Ihiahe.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা। আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন, এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পাই স্বপ্নের নাই, আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Dạ. Anh múc rửa được giờ anh hay vậy, anh hay như điên mà chịu trốn. Cung xanh à, đai máu, đai máu, đai máu, đai máu, đai máu. Đây đây. Không ra thì buồn lắm rồi, buồn lắm em ơi, biết trách bây giờ. Đấu lên được rồi. Ôi, 18 mẫu 2 sao nữa. Thiếu tận 68 tiền cơ, mới có 53 tiền, chưa đủ. Vay nữa rồi, vay như hack rồi, vay khác thì hack đâu. Vay app file được mà. Asma, chi hết lava dragon, cái cục lava phế mà, thấy khỏe hơn. Bữa nay đánh oan của nó còn chết cơ. Thằng thì top 1. Bạn cao thằng top 1 vậy. Thắng top 1 này. Nếu sao thắng được thằng top 1 rồi. Phải thắng không vậy? Bắn cho nó bắn nhỉ? Nhanh ghét. Thắng đi. Chưa thắng rồi, gần thắng. Khiếp, phải bắn toàn để chiêu bắn được mà. Đéo có đam. What the hell, 5 phép. Chiều rồi. Toàn 5 phép ạ. Ra gì à? Ra sẽ khó lắp bù làm mao đấy. Còn vậy đi. Không hôm nay nghỉ mà nhớ hôm nay chắc quan rồi. Là quan nhưng cũng vậy. Mẹ thằng yên rồi, mày máu sống vậy. Sống phải ra ria đi. Đéo ra ria thua đấy. Mày đánh thằng rừng đâu. Đánh thằng sĩ vậy. Đánh sĩ của tao vậy. Hay rồi, hay. Hay xếp mấy nữa là hay. Xếp mấy nữa là hay. Đấy rồi, mày. Nếu được rồi, không hay. Vẫn thua. Vẫn thắng.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি একটু উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên chia link Astro của anh sẽ bay tiếp cho các em xem nhé. Ok, để tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút, mình sẽ kiếm 50 củ để 50 củ để luôn tiếp lên chiến sĩ nhất. Ê, nếu lái được thẳng quá, trốn quá. Lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Mày hù tỏ. Đùa, mày đùa. Thôi, kệ cho mày tự đi. Truyền thuyết tăng trưởng mày. Xa sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3 của 47 chứ không? Cộng 3,17 nhân trừ 20%. Rồi tầm chơi động 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng trôi qua bản và thân. Vay sẽ lên 127 triệu của mình. 127 triệu quét à? Đây chơi lên đây, gọi 2 cái màu vàng. Rồi xong. Bài kéo vậy. Sao? Nope. Chơi nhầm đấy. Khiếp thằng này quỷ à, ác quỷ vô ba đùa tao cái này là lại cho thầy. Đây, nhiều thầy nhiều hướng số cân. Đùa mạnh. Đùa tao. Đây rồi. Ngã chéo mà. Thêm không được. 16 gram rồi.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Lắp bằng số phát trên ad thì mày qua là bạn góc kia chưa? Mày đi 40 tháng đi gì? Đây rồi, đến được cái giao dòng rồi. Có kiếm đồ xanh. Tốc độ cao vậy thôi, 430 nghìn quay thì tốc độ cao ấy. Khiếp, 3 thằng tốc độ cao đua nhau à? Anh sắp dừng rồi, anh sắp đến giới hạn. Toàn quỷ đây. Đua nhau rồi chứ nhỉ? Sao nó bị nhau lên nhỉ? Đấy 415 này. Lục mới à? 20 này. Rồi new record. Bảo mà tận 430 quay. Lục mới tận 430 sự qua ai vượt qua được. Có tiền à? Đây add 2. Rồi đây. Rồi xong rồi. Một cái đồ thủ à? Thôi tượng này. Nếu có đồ. Thế rồi. Hết rồi. Xì cái xa này. Đéo dài. Là hỏi ID cút lắm ạ. Rồi. Không phải thằng này. ID cầm cái cút. Một con là 2 ạ. Add 2 không sao. Với lại add 1 sợ điết. Thằng Oan gửi đồ à? Không sao, mình có hai bên 2 thú tượng mà. Ui, set nhảy được ấy nhở? Set 1 ạ. Hỏng rồi, thua thì đéo được. Set vẫn sống mà. Đéo hiểu. Rồi, mình sợ gặp thằng này cút luôn quá. Đéo mà giết được nó ạ, gặp nó chắc cút luôn. Khỏe đi. Chịu rồi. Đánh bài 5, đánh bài xong đấu Long Vương. Sự khỏe vãi, anh đéo đánh được. Anh có thằng anh thua luôn. Đi lao 3 hoặc là set 2 thì còn có cơ hội. Thấy là thật. Rồi cộng 10 perfect cho tao. Thằng cầm át nhỉ? Thằng này cầm một con át, đéo ra át 2. Cười rất chịu. Thì lướt à? Anh đặt đi lao 3. Rồi gặp thằng này rồi. Gặp thằng ấy rồi. Kệ đi. Thôi anh bay tiếp, anh không quan tâm. Không quan trọng vụ nổ lớn. sợ vãi. Ê thằng đi xin xuống đây đấy. Rồi xong rồi, thua rồi, đi rồi. Đi xin xuống.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ।
জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম ভইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইট কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে, শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Rồi tháng 7. Ngon mà mình đi uống nước. Mà mình đi uống nước. Chưa? Hôm tới mà đấy, hôm tới mà Cương bảo đấy, bảo mà anh em để cho em đi uống nước, có anh ấy không thì không biết. Nhưng mà không có anh Cường. Nhưng mà không có anh Cường. Anh ấy không có anh Cường. Chuồn bố, chuồn. Còn đi quân sự, còn 8 về. Anh đóng tiền đâu mà nó làm. Nó còn chưa báo cơ, nó còn chưa báo anh làm cơ. Chuyển tiền nó cơ. Rồi xem lậu đi, mai xem tiếp. Tôi đi ngủ đi, mai xem tiếp. Mai lại xem đến 4 giờ sáng. Đấy. Mai xem đến 2 giờ sáng. Mày thích bảo tay ngủ sớm không? Cái thằng Khôi thức đêm nhiều nên đéo tăng cân nhảy chun này. Đéo tăng cân tự nhiên được. Khôi 58 cân. Yeah. FPT à? Chọn. Liên quan. Ăn phim mà. Liên quan. Mày gọi ông mày gọi ông bạn từ chiều mà sao giờ ông mới vào? Gọi từ chiều mà. Tròn bố. Trời quá. Cay hả? Theo hiểu. Mày tốt rồi. Đi mà gì? Bao nhiêu rồi? 32 tuổi. Anh còn 9 phút nữa, rồi anh sắp stop rồi. Tối anh em, không gì không rẻ. Cái thằng kia tự nhiên rảnh mà quay xong bắt, xong bảo người ta kêu quét mặt cho ở đâu ra vậy? Chung đúng không? Nó không phải là sếp của mình hả Vũ? Vũ rồi. Dạ rất kinh ha. Rồi. Dạ. Sinh ke xong ngủ muộn ra thì làm chi? Sinh ke xong là 4-2 giờ mới ngủ làm chi? Bố à. Biết tại sao mà Netflix như thế không? Bởi vì tao không muốn cho mày thức khuya đấy. Bao nhiêu à? Lốt mấy phút đi tắm đi ngủ ấy. Sao? 19 nhanh chui 61 tuổi 61 tuổi à? Đi được rồi. Tao không qua nhiều thành quen rồi. Trước khi qua một mình thì thôi gì. Đọc đây là chuyện em được à? đọc cái là chuyện lên được à? Ai biết đâu, ai biết đâu. Tôi hack cho tại. Phải chưa? Nhưng mà sao cao đây? Không cao màn không ạ? Cái gì? Không chịu được rồi, thua rồi. Em Nam thua rồi, anh còn 5 phút. Sau 5 phút rưỡi. What? Người vứt cũng chỉ vì một con chó thôi mà đi giết người. Nè. Sao video bắt rồi. Rồi vừa ra có 2 phút nữa xong giờ lại phải quay 1 tiếng nữa. Bảo sao hôm nay tao thấy thông báo thanh toán mà. Hôm nay tao thấy thông báo của mẹ tao là hãy thanh toán Netflix các kiểu mà thằng bạn tao đéo nhắn gì luôn à. Bận rồi em. Nhưng mà anh chỉ có tiền của Momo thôi. Anh chỉ có tiền cho Momo thôi. Có đâu ông giá chua đâu mà em giờ đéo chua mà. Chưa em. Cho anh nó banh luôn rồi. Cho anh banh luôn rồi. Không ra không chuyển tiền. Không anh rất là nhắn tin 19 bao nhiêu để chuyển tiền. Hôm qua chứ. Hôm qua nhắn tin nhưng mà đéo chuyển tiền. trốn nhau. Cái gì ấy? Làm gì ấy? Làm gì ấy? Đâu? Làm béo đâu? Làm béo ở ngoài cùng kia. Đang làm gì đâu? Ngoài cái thằng mà đỏ ấy. Ngoài cái thằng đỏ chót kìa. Mà lộ ai này? Mà vợ đánh liên minh. Mà vợ đánh liên. Mấy khoa mà vợ đánh liên minh mà. Dám quay liên minh. trôn mà. Rồi 175 tuổi đủ không? Đủ rồi, thử vòng nữa 24 lap. Anh Vũ ngầu gọi. Anh Vũ sửa nhanh ấy. 24 rồi, bây giờ anh rồi tiếp 7 mét, 23 mét, sao vậy? Nhọt. Anh quay nhiều rồi, chả top 1. Là anh top 1 chưa nào? Anh vay 796 lần. Rồi. Sao anh? Cái gì cơ? Chỉnh sửa cái gì? Không phải anh đâu, Hoàng Tuấn. Nó đang đi với người yêu người em. Vừa anh về là đang vừa anh về anh set story là đang 5 phút trước. Đang chơi đùa với nhau ở quán cà phê trong khi bọn mình ở nhà quay vít như một con lợn. Phải chưa? Đúng. Chưa, lúc ấy chưa có mấy có hiếu khôi. À đâu, hiếu khôi quá, không có hiếu khôi. Lúc ấy thằng Nam chưa vào, lúc Nam chưa vào, lúc có hiếu khôi. Trôn mà. Anh em nói rằng mới tránh rồi. Nó cứ trôn đi hiểu. Bảo gì, nó cứ hỏi gì, Em đang làm cái gì đấy? Thằng Nam, lúc ấy có thằng Nam, lúc có thằng Nam kia đấy. Có. Không nhớ là nó đi lúc ấy nó đi chưa, nhưng mà lúc đấy là lúc nói về cái bạn đấy là có thằng Nam kia nó có vào không ra mà.